local fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Ncaa, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out, a fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State's Justin Fields.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Finds his man, it's Van Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On the carry, this is Ncaa Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's got, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Motion man right is Jefferson. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devin White hauls him down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right.
From the 27. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Fields now on 3rd. Caught by Freiermuth. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Here we go.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setter. Every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. During the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off. And
now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play,
no change to the call on the field. That play is going to remain a touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is just one of those quarterbacks, Kate, you can feel it when he runs on the field. The guy is powerful. It's a big reason why he set a new NFL record by quarterbacks with 15 rushing touchdowns. Everybody tries to do the tush-push, the QB sneak, but nobody can do it like Jalen. Why? Well, you squat 600 pounds, you run like a running back, and then he showed last year he can throw like some of the elite quarterbacks, too.
Couldn't connect with Dallas. And it's going to be 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Great, set. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught for the first. Now he's past the 25. A.J. Brown. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Up.
Harris gets it on the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, son. Good night.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Darius Slay with the stop. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Gets it to the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Don't jump, ready?
Harris goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go. Right.
Trying it again with Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the 1st. Ncaa Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No, don't set. No, don't.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start out with a 2nd and 3.
No, don't.
Hurts to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Mike Tomlin never afraid to tell the officials how he feels, and he's got the
Previous
challenge
play
flag
is
out.
under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
After review
All
of
right,
the
so
play,
that challenge is
ruling on the
unsuccessful,
field
but
stands.
still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call.
No touch.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
No touch.
Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line
Still
there.
second
That
down.
earns the holding penalty. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on
No
second and
contact.
20.
No touch.
Now Hurts. He's on the move. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Hurry up.
Running behind center with Harris. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin White hauls him down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Here we go, set. Set high.
Harris once more. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here we go. We good. Right.
Fields on third. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Play action, Fields. He's got it near the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. Right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First and 10. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down throwing for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles driving ahead. Second and 3 now. From the 42. His running back rolls it in deep right. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 30 on second down. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
First down throw for Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, son. Go.
A pistol snap, Fields. He's on the move. He's running with it. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
67-yard attempt.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Oh, you feel for kickers in situations like this. The loneliest guy in the building. Sometimes you forget those goalposts. They're only 18 feet 6 inches wide. And this time he might have rushed things a little, and it winds up no good.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where you see the final score there. Donovan Peoples-Jones, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. 3 touchdown passes in that one for Justin Herbert. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson, a touchdown run in the victory. We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts now from the gun. He fires one deep down the right. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Throwing here, Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may... But you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Steelers' offense headed out. They've certainly had no issues. Opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields out of the gun. Into the hands of Jefferson. Complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Running left is Harris. Broke through the tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the 43. Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that 1st down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a 1st down for the offense.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Good. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields gets this one to Harris. Escapes a defender. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
This is Harris on second down. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And look at this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Eagles and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 41. He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Eagles in possession. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set.
On first down, Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
All right, set now, first and 10.
Set.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Go.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Harris gets it on the draw. And he'll only get this to about the 17 before they take him down. There'll be 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. His work begins at the 31. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The home teams and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it sets up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw, Hurts. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. On fourth down, Hurts. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Steelers up by 11. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the game stays at 11.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now to throw. Barkley's got it. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
63, 63, 63.
At the 45-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Great.
To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Looking to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Getting close to a minute left to play.
That's good for an Eagles.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down.
No touch, sir. Man. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On third down, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
Down a score, less than 45 seconds left. They know they need to get this back. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing a kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So second down coming up.
Great, set. 63. Hey, Silver. No touch.
He'll look to throw it. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
Second down.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on second and 20. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Eagles in the hurry up. Setting up to pass. Need this to force overtime. And with no time remaining, he's got it for the touchdown. And now a two-point play could force OT. This entire game came down to just two plays, Brock. They've knocked out the far more difficult one with that touchdown as time expires. And now a chance to force overtime.
And now it comes down to whether they can get the two-point play or not, but it's hard to question that every bit of juice, every bit of momentum in the building right now is totally on their side.
No touch.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
One final shot here. And that's it. No completion, no overtime. This game is over. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.